is kind of the discussion we've been having all this time, and perhaps finally we'll get the answer. Starting on the pistol, it's a B take. Pretty straightforward. Smoke into temple and a flash to be ready.
Well, it's a whole bunch of trades for now. You still got 2 players on the site, and they've got a little bit of a bait and switch going on. And Easy's missed a couple of opportunities, runs out of ammunition, but he's still able to take down a Boomich, leaving just Magnoia's alone. First round in the hands of one very capable man, but it's not good enough here. It's Easy instead. Too much connector. But it's none of that. It was a main aggression. It was spotted, and now Ruby do have 4 players ready to fight toward the side as soon as that mid-rotation as well comes through. Commitment just needs to be confirmed as well, and there it is. The entry plan for Axel, traded back for Hustlenator. And the bomb to be planted is a little bit difficult. It's not easy. Fossil, however, will take down Axel. The bomb is still yet to be planted. They are still fighting. They make sure this site belongs to them, but it's completely and utterly disintegrated here. As they don't even get it started. They get an entry. They get toward the site, but they never try to plant that bomb. Yeah, there's had one too many disruptions there toward the end. And now, a similar round, just a couple more pistols.
Oh, this is
waiting for that first contact, and here is given by Sawalio. That's the A side, suddenly open for business with a little bit of focus on mid. Holiday, who has a chance to take down 1 and 2, will do so with both Boomich and Axel walking to him.
And they don't
rotations. Now back toward the A side for Ruby, but BetBoom never take that opportunity.
Not only that, they completely let it go. They're running back towards T-base, and Hasanator, he's about to hear at least 1 or 2 running. Maybe not. Gets... Oh, he still turns around. Hasanator, he's still alive. Almost a secondary as well. Siren at 6. This is insane. Ruby is getting all the luck in this world right now. I mean, if they walk A, they're going up against 2. If they go B, they might be spotted from A. So it's a bit of a done deal here.
Actually, Kaide plays the off angle instead.
I thought he was watching.
B side open for business, but back to Kaide. Insta headshot coming through. One of the many challenges they have to face here. Quick smoke down for Zote. Bomb gotta be planted, but he is left alone. As well, looking for the next challenge instead. Knows it's against an AWP if he finds this first duel onto Fossil instead, but he'll slip in. Timing favors the CTs, and here as well, Ruby will keep it clean.
But BetBoom, they don't take the opportunity to push A. They fall back, they get caught by Hasanator. Everything kind of collapses as soon as they get a good start going. So perhaps they just have to turn the table and switch it up a notch. Get to be a little bit faster. Magno has great entry. He even tags on Hasanator, but the rest of the team is not ready to capitalize on top of that. You lose him, and now you have to fight for those positions again. And luckily, Boomich is there. It's back to a 3v3. Let's see what they come up with. The C4 is not even in anybody's backpack.
Again, this is BetBoom, right? You gotta keep it in mind. The round previous, out of the last round as well, they were both some sort of a investment from BetBoom. They still have a full investment in this one. They're able to keep Ruby on their tippy toes at least, but look at the aggression we're seeing now from them as well. I love this proactive style of CT we get here. They have the advantage in the mid-round, but they're still kind of going crazy with it. Hasanator's got to be extremely cautious because low HP. Any one swing with even the semblance of right direction for the crosshair will lead him to his death, while Axel trades out his teammate. It's just 1 on both sides. Wide rotation.
Knows everything.
Easy though, maybe not the best weapon
plan
for this.
Oh, Exile's gonna go main. No, never mind. Maybe he's starting to think. Yeah, maybe he's starting to think. Okay, he could be main, right? So I have to avoid him by all costs. The problem is, it's gonna be a pretty clear, kind of reason for Easy to suspect him in heaven. Yeah, there's the molly into heaven.
This bit of use. Round is 1.
Doesn't stick it. Tries to fake him out. Has the USB. Oh, Exile.
Oh, that's his one chance.
That's round. Yeah, well played, Exile. Doesn't take the
Oh,
bait.
that is gonna hurt easy as well. Looking back, one shot, that Molotov stopped Axel from going anywhere nearby, and instead he'll come up clutch here.
Never count out those MP9s. And Ruby, they've been paying a high price for the rounds they've won, absolutely. Though, I'd hate to see some shenanigans again where a single player is effectively isolated once more, but this double setup is beautiful. Sovalia with Cade in tow shut down the attempt from BetBoom. They get a free AK for it, and they might get another if they're able to retrieve the secondary. And this is all of a sudden a great start for the CTs. White swings, and it doesn't work. Hasanator's there to reply. Oh, he sees the secondary. That's the C4 as well.
Completely backed off, doesn't even spot Hasanator, and now he goes back. There's 2 players watching. And a dead man walking.
Pretty soon.
I can't get a bomb plan, man.
Nope. At least doesn't die after time, but that's about as good as it gets for him. They keep on to 1 only on the T side. In any case.
This, however, is going to be one of the last chances BetBoom we're going to get to make this a good competitive half.
Yeah.
Or at least one realistic opportunity.
Oh. Okay,
Fossil goes crazy. I respect it, right? So Walia was committed to the fight as well at the same time, so he at least trades it out. I was hoping they could have at least finished it without a need for a trade, but now they know Sovalio's still stuck in main. Hasanator also down the canals. Eyes on him, because he'll take down another one. Still on bridge. Boomich will trade it out again. And this is one of the different rounds we've seen so far. It's usually been a Ruby in this situation up a man, if not even 2, but now have the setups ready for this. And able to pacify BetBoom or Ruby slowly but surely. Even take the advantage here. Now we'll see a different scenario play out for the first time in a while.
This is a nail-biting moment. That for sure is going to have some consequences. Exile falls, it's back to a 2v2, and they know A is lost. They have the utility for this. Oh, does he go through? Surely not. Okay. He's going to wait for his teammate. Question is, do they both go CT? No. They're going to go through con, wait the smoke, and push in. There's a molly, or rather an incendiary, an HE, and 2 flashbangs. A smoke would help greatly, but they can deal with this. Easy on the op is a problem, perhaps. If he misses his shot,
man.
They check main. Nobody's there. Oh, they're committing utility to main. Yeah, round is over. Or am I speaking too soon? Hold up! Oh, what? Shit! What?
That was now theirs to win! And as mentioned, 4 rounds ago already, I do wish that we see more pep to their step, just be a little bit more assertive and just willing to commit off the get-go here. Because now when things aren't working, you can't rely on this one playstyle only. You need to get something else before you can go back to your own default and what you want to do originally. And at this time, it might actually work out with the double entries being found, a bomb site. Holding out hope, crossing my fingers, praying that this one will not be a lost cause.
Surely it's
Ruby is not meant to ever win this.
No. They are base. They should be saving already about 20 seconds ago, or should have been saving. Ruby ready for the A take. 2 defenders isn't going to be enough. Pool has been mollied. Easy is forced out of the corner. He's expecting mid presence. Sovalio's back on the pool. Oh boy, this is going to be deadly, isn't it? No, Sovalia just won. That's not good enough. Where's Easy? He's expecting mid still. This is insanity. They've let go of A because they're so worried of mid. And Hasanator dies in the process. This is disastrous. Zorta has to fall here before he gets another. If he gets another, it's over.
Oh no. Easy as well, he's being patient. Waiting. And guess what? Reward is coming through. 1 man remains. It's Boomich.
Mr. Boomich.
He's got time on his side. Taken down. 1 more towards main. And off that he hears around him. A second shot. And Boomich will take all 3 for the round. That's how you step up. That's what you need if you're BetBoom. You need some firepower, and he delivers. Here again, second chance, by the way, now for BetBoom to take away the economy for Ruby.
Pretty much.
Previously didn't work out. That was when momentum could have been shifted. Now, toward the end of the half, only one remains after this one. We've got a 1-for-1 in mid. I say 1-for-1. Axel does get away with the second as well. Making it effective now to trade it out. Mad about this taken away by Fuzzle and his MP9. We're looking for the next one. Two men caught aggressing. Magno, yes, long range spray to remove them. It's on to Easy now to deliver a clutch of his own. Problem is, he's going to make noise if he decides to drop down, and if not, he's got to be expected surely as well. Checked out in main.
I think he just saves, right?
Has to be. No money.
Exactly. No point.
No
in
chance, no
throwing
shots.
away the op. Yeah.
But doesn't want to. I say that, but yet here he is. Axel up close. An MP9 will shred. Flash is half a second too late. And main cleared out by Magno Yes now. Bad advantage back to BetBoom. The last round of the half is hanging on by a thread here, and that is being pulled by both sides.
Oh. Okay, Fossil somehow stays alive. Hold up. Let's not speak too soon. 32 seconds means BetBoom is probably going to be committing B, as Fossil and Easy both fall at the same time. Never mind, the opportunities fall through, and that is number 5 for BetBoom. Okay. Trying to see if they'll find a free way in. Zorte, he's alone, which is a bit of a risk for BetBoom. They've stacked more towards A. Now rotations are coming through. Zorte's holding his own. Zorte with a double. It's more than you need here. His weight is measured in gold, as enough has been done for the rest of BetBoom to now approach, or rather encroach upon the offenders, as Boomich finds one, Siren the second. It's round done, yeah. Asanata doesn't even want to plant. He takes the fight against Exile, and that is going to be number 6 for BetBoom, looking to tie it up.
Aggressive position, so to say, on the their respective sides. But they'll give it a chance.
Stretching this out. I don't know what to say. They're just taking their sweet-ass time, and they will get
like
the entry. Perhaps that's the reason why. Though, shut down.
What?
Oh, Deagle, nice. Hasanator strikes through, though no bomb plant. Again, nobody commits to it.
What the hell just happened?
That's a very painful round for BetBoom. The CT's continuously poking at this. BetBoom thinking it might just be 1 or 2 players trying to be sneaky, but there's the challenge, there's the tick, and there's the kill. Easy and Savalio, both for 1. Trades off are equal, though, so it kind of means Easy can't progress further without risking the whole round. You should be careful here, Easy. If you die, round is over, or rather the A assault. Ooh. But he's ready. Boom, it falls.
Patience paying off here. Lets his teammates instead go through mid. This is what we talked about yesterday. Kaide was not effective in this position. But he has let Easy get closer. That does trade it off and back to just 1. Well, Magno has to come up clutch here.
We had the discussion of Easy and how he will show up today. They did. They know he's in water.
Well, Magno, as he's burning the clock. The T side there is waiting for him as well to appear.
Does he switch up to an AK on the floor?
Doesn't want to let them know he's here. Little does he know.
He's already
more than ready. 2 players to swing as well at the same time. The countdown is beautiful, and Magnolia is left with not even a chance of survival. From looking at yesterday and now how they're gauging today as well, how the call is going to be made. Because already we see a different, or stark contrast from yesterday, being Kaide is not alone in mid last round. He had that trade, he had someone there with him. So now seems to be a bit more of a focus where they do want to have more players to assist in these positions.
Oh, I love this.
But they need to figure out if they can expose that in any way. To what to be sight, however, in the meantime, a trade taken and stolen through a smoke. Zorte gets a second chance as well. Will try and extend the lead even further. He will do so, and Magnolias joins him to leave just Easy alone.
Yeah. I mean, even in the best of his days,
he had his
I wouldn't
good month or so.
Yeah. Even
But
in best of days, yeah. Where's the aggression? BetBoom looking like they want to go pressure A main as well as canals. Oh, easy. Hello. I didn't even spot him being that close in con. I thought it was smoked up. And here comes the push onto Magnoyes. The trades through the smoke. He dies. That's B side. There's a second player in play on Dark, but it doesn't matter. Fozza with a double. A third player joins the fray. Siren. He's dead. And that will make a total 4 casualties on BetBoom. God damn. You know what's the biggest problem? BetBoom won 2 rounds in a row. Their loss bonus is reset again to, I believe, 2.4. Correct me if I'm wrong, but
we'll see. But nonetheless, Zorte's survival is #1 here. Oh my god, that is a crazy challenge, but he still gets away. So Walio's gone. Molotov, but he's so low HP, doesn't even have a chance to fight back against guy there. That money would have been real nice. That AWP save. I mean, 30 seconds remain. Now they're going for the bomb. And Hasanator headed towards the B side. So Walio, he'll look to make some sort of noise towards A. If he finds the entry as well, that should confirm those rotations to stick here as well. Byron finding nothing. 2 players still toward the A side and having to rotate now. A little bit late. They're going to be to the party on B. You need to ask Magnoyes to defend here as well. MP9 close range, a dream scenario, and 10 seconds remain. You gotta get that bomb down now or never onto the site, but it's not happening. Ruby, there is the fumble you asked for. They finally started to show a little bit of nerves here. Taking down to the clock a little bit too much. They had that fake perfect as well. Complete change from yesterday as well. It's pretty much everyone on Ruby this time towards mid. They're playing so much more aggressive here as a group as well. Changed up their playstyle from previous failures to today's potential success. There's trades from Boomich, doubles down on it. Not invited to mid. And definitely not welcome on A either.
Yeah, the push through the smoke might have been a bad choice coming out from Ruby. They realize it now. And remind me, but like on Inferno when we saw the first game pass, that smoke through the push, what happened? They lost. So, yeah. I'm not sure why they're trying to push through smokes here. They could have weighted the clock down a little bit further, but hey, in the end, it's still going to be a 2v4. Make it a 2v3. Savalia with the entry. Siren behind site. Behind Kate, more exactly. And Measy caught in the back by Magnoyes. Down to Savalia, who cannot hold. And that shall be number 10. 1 away. BetBoom are looking to close this out with success themselves.
But we'll see how this one still plays out. It is a group effort towards A. You've got one late in mid, and I think that's going to be... Is that easy throwing a flashbang? Yeah, it is. Out toward the site they go, where Boomich says nope. Denies them, and now the actual site take itself is looking a little bit rough, but the bomb can be planted, and Siren is not going to go for that denial. He's on 9 HP, does not want that smoke.
Oh boy, they actually let them plant. Not only that, they have decent positions.
Keep an eye on that mid play as well. Eyes on the mid play. They're keeping the retake at bay for the moment. Eyes still in mid. Soon we'll see them popping out the kills. 1 and 2. The dual Berettas. A triple from Easy now delivered as well. The third and final man.
No
That's enough to deny the retake with only Zorte remaining.
Oh.
Ruby with the pistols, a hero AK, but it's the dualies to do the work.
The Julies, the Deagles, the Glocks, that doesn't matter. The round is done. Damn, Ruby. 12 to 10 as BetBoom are going to be shaking their heads. Look at the money as well. It's only Zorta surviving, and luckily...
Hoping they don't get unlucky again.
Or that. Oh no. Oh, Zorte. Oh. Oh, what in the hell just happened, Kaide? What is that
Sit
shot?
down.
Dude just walked him. Like...
Sometimes you got that dog in you, and sometimes the enemy does not.
Yeah.
Continuing from this confidence into their every step. And now to defend Magnoyes, AWP picked up, but for Ruby, they've still got that map advantage to work with. No map control, however, besides A and slight information toward the canals, but seems like it at least Hasanator waiting.
Magnoyes watching the mid push. Boomit spotted. Here comes the push itself. Now Magnoyes needs to hit the first. He does. And it's down to Magnoyes to survive. He repeats. He falters. Boomit does not get a single man. Exile is the last piece of the puzzle. The man with the plan. The man that kind of wanted to be the big man, but Unfortunately, 7 kills. He is subpar today.
It is
Gets
not
one.
an easy way in, but one step complete. Make it to Exile. Hold on a second. Time, however, that is the biggest issue he has. Par with his HP.
No defuse.
Bomb can't even find it. As this round and this game decided just like that. Stolen by the pistols and closed down to the next one. He goes down and they have nothing left except one piece of util, but there is no one really aggressing or fighting him at the same time at this time, so they will be able to make their approach into mid. Beautiful flashbang. There's the fights coming through. A quick 1-for-1. A little bit of sweat dripping down, but Kaida's alive and kicking it. Maybe not all too well at the moment, but he'll be left behind. Magnoia's taken down through the smoke on the B side, though the defense comes to Siren. A USB shot is required, potentially to hit the head. Perhaps, please hit a headshot here, somebody. Because one man's only to remain, so Walio, 19 HP, needs to also hit some couple of heads here himself. 1 versus 2s, and he's looking at the door, too busy, and Boomich walks through the window instead.
If he gets 1 kill and dies immediately, it's still a 2v2 retake, or a 1v2 retake with the bomb down. It can still get messy. But regardless, at the end, nothing bad happened. Ruby couldn't even really do much, and
that's economy they're going to build up, and that's letting them have such a head start that is going to be difficult instead to come back into. And that is my biggest problem. T-side should prioritize guns out, I think, and currently, at this round, it is very unsuccessful for the most part of Ruby. Kind of takes a couple here, but you're actually looking at it saying, is he going to win the round? Hell no. But he is being patient. Bomb plant is very likely still, but... oh, never mind. We'll check behind him. Should not commit away here, because he now just realizes he's in a quarantine zone. A setup for the CT side, or no matter where he goes, will be stuck. But a bomb plant will also be very likely, right? I mean, they're all holding passively. He recognizes this as well, so bomb goes down. That's already the minimum objective required, achieved. Jumping MP9 to tag him down a little bit. But the round comes to a close there. I don't know if I agree with BetBoom letting him plant the bomb. For now, the time is ticking down, 25 seconds, and off to B they go. Siren awaits, and he's got Magnoias as well to bait him in. Magnoias gets first contact. Not going well. Famas stuck in a corner to nearly 3 and 4. Hasanator and Fozzle damage dealt. Boomich does still snipe down Hasanator. But the bomb drops toward the side. Can still be planted by Fozzle's hands. That is already guaranteed extra money for the next round again. And a 2-on-3. 1v3. Nope, never mind. What?
Hold up.
What? How are they getting away with this?
Exile 1v2 now. A retake against 2 very well-positioned players. 1 on 1 HP, of course, who's going to be the first contact. Who's kind of the bait and switch, but there's the bait, there's the switch, and Kaide gets 2 kills. Fossil gets 3 on 1. Like, he gets 3 kills, and he's on 1 HP. BetBoom.
Just gonna go cry in a corner.
Yeah, I've had enough. BetBoom might have had enough as well. They force buy, they put everything on the line. I mean, they are now down to an AUG, an M4A4, MP9s, and 5.7s. Very little util, very little to work with. The AUG, though, strikes through. Fossil did not anticipate it, and there is a stack on short that it's about to be FOMO.
No.
FAFO. How do you say it? Yeah, FAFO. Right.
Oh! Hello!
Wow, that
Goodbye,
was
Magnoias.
what a beautiful shot.
Indeed. I mean, I guess Eco giveth and Eco taketh away, although this is a force buff of BetBoom instead of a single hero rifle. The round... oh, gotta be brought back out of contention by Sowalio. It's the second man in CT that will be the surprise. Gets the drop on to Sowalio. Boomich is 5-7. Should have secured this round at that point as well. There's no time, and Easy's got an AWP that he is not willing to risk.
So, point in hand is BetBoom back on track. They might be able to stop this in its tracks. They might be able to run away with the result, but hold up. Exile gets caught. Zortes back out, though. Is able to stop Kaide from getting deeper.
Easy. Not going to be getting any fights just yet. Magnoia's and Siren. I like this two-man totem pole they've got going on here.
That's a very, very cool thing to see. Hopefully it works out, though. Easy can be first pick. Spots the player, doesn't get the kill.
Oh, no.
Easy, quick enough on the pose. Magnoia's is traded out. Siren with 2. Now they know where Siren is. He's in a bit of a wonky spot, but he can get away safely, decently enough.
Puzzles needs to stand. Make
Puzzles
sure they don't
still
get
alive.
in easily. Bomb can be planted. What? Siren just
He just went through the friendly molly. Yeah, he went through the friendly incendiary.
Oh, that is dirty. Ruins Ruby's day.
Oh, they're gonna be...
Make it out.
Are they gonna be jumping CT here into B?
Surely
That's what
not.
they're doing.
Yes,
yeah,
they are.
Yeah. They are jumping CT into B. This is a very nice pull. It could actually work. It's a nice bait and switch that I don't think the CTs are expecting. Kaide finds 2. Somalia, Hassanator, they tag on. And Easy finds the 5th. It's a clean round. It's an insane kind of pull in the end there.
Absolutely. Zoltek backs up from long, however, now. Very little information, actually, for the CT side. Zoltek was not holding for that at all. They've got not really an aggressive short position at all. They don't know much about this either. And now that they finally get something. What is happening with Hassanator? What? How is he a B doors?
What? Yeah.
He's walked through mid.
He walked through mid, yeah, and he's about to get it. Okay, that's insane. They actually checked that. Must have heard him or something, but it is going to be a side that's under attack.
He executed Exile, but the fact that he gets there ever is insane. BetBoom now as well, they're making quick rotations. They're on the short instead. Fozil will come around the corner. Quick headshot, second man as well. Boomich down on catwalk in the meantime, but this is round indeed. And at the point where BetBoom's economy will reach a collapse as well, so 2 weapons saved over, not even allowed it, maybe 1.
I think you have to dominate BetBoom early enough to kind of, you know, force them into submission again. As I said, on map 1, it felt like that at a time. That was a spot, and now they know where he's at. They got him.
I mean, at least dies before time, because if not, it would have been Fozil from spawn to come in as well. Yeah, the fact is as well that Ruby have been very slow whenever they have approached mid, or there's always been that smoke for the cross, so this time it is straight up duel and takes it. Puts even more pressure on the jokes on the BetBoom, pretty much. But as long Somalia recognizes there's a little bit of trouble, he's calling over a teammate as there's 3 players in pit. We're playing whack-a-mole with Sawalio here. There's Hassanator, first blood, second, third onto him, and the round is still done, but we're just seeing how much we can get out of this one. The CT side is nades. 3 in total that go towards pit. Well, the round is started. They're watching for the weapon as well. Magno is never going to get away with this. Sandwich between the long doors out of the spawn. Fossil's got his head nailed to the wall. Ruby with a little bit of momentum. Confidence started to come up as well, meaning every entry or double entry they get will potentially mean the round is already done. That's the sort of situation it is, at worst, for BetBoom. So need to make sure your players get at least 1 in every single situation. Any more than that would obviously be welcome, but here, in this situation, in this reality, Boomich good for 1. And the rest of Ruby, confidently, trotting along long.
Forward. Yeah. Keep on pushing here. The Molly's about to burn out at car. Kaide's gonna have a free entry to peek towards short. He gets the free kill. Second player spotted, does not get the headshot instead. 3 players shooting at him. Obviously, he's in trouble. Magnoyes, meanwhile, getting caught at boost at elevator. And there's 2 players left. Look at Fossil. He's running B. He's rushing as fast as he can. The bomb's already moving through double doors back through T-base. BetBoom have been basically duped. It's Jame time. Exactly. No diffuse. No utility besides the smoke. To Dust 2. Yeah.
That is as simple as it is. Dust 2. Down to man to be retake. Economy on the line. You save, baby! Unless it's match point or something crazy. And Ruby, from 5-1 down to the 5-5 scoreline now. 4 in a row they've managed to get here, and it is coming from some really good calls. They've changed things up since they found that success on, well, let's be honest, a ridiculous round.
Yeah.
But already ridiculous seems to be the point for quite a few of these rounds, and that's going to hurt even further as well. Zote down. A little bit of usual as well. Slows down to Ruby.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Potentially. Probably.
Maybe. Should be.
Perchance, there is an opportunity for that.
Well, yeah, Fossil dies.
I mean, 5-7 stops Fossil for good. Mid explode at the same time, but there's that utility as well. With that man advantage added on top, BetBoom are in a really good position because they can still slow this down. Long is going to be a point of contention as well. You're seeing Zawalio throw it a little bit of utility, keep it on the kill feed him or Axile next. Oh, let's Kaide goes through that. He's gone. Zawalio has cleared out long enough to push the final stride, final play for this T side up from short. Look at the HP. This is surely going to be a dotted round for BetBoom as well at this point. To bring this one back with no HP to play with. No mistake can be made. It can be afforded. They've got HEs as well to stop this bomb plan if they get a chance to. If there's time. And if not, it's Magno. Yes, from long. And an HE to say bye-bye, but not yet. Easy. Will live.
More bullets.
And will die. To the pistol buy of BetBoom.
Oh my goodness, this is insane. Ruby. No, you don't.
Especially not twice. But BetBoom. I said when they were up 5-1 they'd be alright, even if it ends with 5 from them, but now they've got 6 finally.
The Jet might be mad enough to work. Although that spray from the AK. Here we go. No spray. What? Siren blinded. He can't even react. What's going on? Magno, yes. Siren. Okay, they're gonna clean this up, or will they? Back to a 2v2. Retake of B. I couldn't believe my eyes. I wouldn't believe my eyes if I had not seen it myself. What in the world? How?
They're going to take their time as well. With Axel coming all the way from spawn, this will be taking a little bit of time off the clock. One good thing for BetBoom is while that rotation's being made, Ruby's dumping all the utility they have. I'm looking at Zorte in CT. Can't really flash his teammates in the straight duels they'll have to take, and now it is just one that they have to get past. The guy in first one. Taking on an off-angle, trying to jiggle behind at the car, but Boom managed to clear it out, and he's got a kit. A couple seconds to spare. That is 7 on the board at halftime. BetBoom, they'll stabilize just barely from the back of these pistols they've been given at this first half. They have been a couple of pretty good results from them in that regard as well, right? With the Wildcard being a 13-0, but they have started to kind of show themselves recently on Dust 2, turning things around with a brand new leaf. So it's not out of conversation that we do see a third map here just yet, but Ruby decided to at least not entertain the pistol here.
Just barely missed by Easy. On site, Kaid, FAMAS in hand. Funny how they're not playing for him to be
What?
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 Okay, can we get a replay of that? What just...
Unlucky.
That was,
Yeah, fair enough. Thank you for the replay as well, by the way. Very quick for that hole.
That's very quick, yeah.
Yeah, rest in peace, Kaide, I guess.
Wow. I mean,
Rip
that's why you buy the
Bozo. I
scouts.
don't know,
Yeah.
man. What do you say about that one?
Get better? Like, what? This is an eco
Oh,
win.
no, what?
Holy shit, what the actual...
What is happening? What is happening? What is this round? A very small window of opportunity, and he's got to try to take that as well. Look at the minimap. He's pushing up top mid. Zawalio needs to stand at the side, and Easy's going to be the man to take that attention away first. Molotov goes. He's going to be a little bit short. That's not going to help him. Kaide has to get a Siren instead. Now there's short pressure as well. Coming through for BetBoom. Got to be careful of that backside. Kaide does burn. Easy as well. And Zawalio stands. The site held.
5 bullets.
A dream for Axel. It's nightmarish as Ruby will steal this one.
Unfortunately, it really is a nightmare. Ruby. Now, they do lose a few players, but at the end of the day, they win the round, and that's what they came out to do. It was a good idea from Kaid as well, to be as aggressive as he was. Like I said, they need to make space. They need to take control. Ruby has let go of a few rounds too many because of that. Or because of lack of control, rather. And towards long, we're going to have a bit of a firefight, I guess. Oh, Magno, yes, that was sick. Kaid is
Let
dead.
Ruby have a very early lead as well on their CT side because of it. But here they have that pace. They get the map control early. Now they start to take those fights. Kaide focuses on a short. Lets Axel slip in right beneath them. A second entry for BetBoom. A 5-on-3, and you don't usually see these go too wrong. But here the question is, which side do you want to choose? No matter what, there is going to be a split in defense. One's going to be on the other side if no one manages to realize this quickly, unless they want to gamble stack, but that's not really a thing here. Not the mid-round, not this late at least. Here we go. Hasanator, 3, the bare minimum he needs if they want to have a chance, but with a 0 total, that's going to be a quick save, turning for Ruby. BetBoom's 11th to a third
Immediate
map
recovery.
here.
Yeah.
Getting close to it.
I mean, at this point, I think there can be an argument made that it's almost a guarantee that the third map is coming. Could be a ways for a free entry, especially if Siren decides to fight that corner. B-split? Or is it just...
Ooh.
Nicely done. Good molly. Forces Siren out. And no B-splits, but it's a just short push. Sovalia finds Exile. That's the long thread gone.
Oh,
What is he doing?
Oh, I thought it was safe from the flames.
I think he
thought
crashed.
Boomich was going to be locked in behind them, but instead he's just given up a massive opportunity to go toward the A side. And this one from 3-on-5 to 2-on-2. BetBoom giving it a massive chance in this one. They're looking to take this one as well. That is a mistake.
What was Easy doing?
You
What
can't
was...
give up.
Wait.
Not.
What was Easy doing?
No,
Why
I'm
is
gonna give
Easy
this one up, man,
still on
surely, but
beef?
here we are. That's how the game comes to an end.
It's over. Yeah. He must have crashed. Surely
No,
he must have
he was
crashed.
pinging that. He was pinging the Molotov for his teammate.
Oh.
He's pinging the Molotov for his teammate. Drops it, pings it, says it's right there, and he's dead. And BetBoom.
You were right on that part, Nexus. If Kaide is able to show up without failing too much, if Easy's gonna hit some op shots, we could be looking at a bit of a different ending than expected.
I think it's Nukas is an interesting map for Opers because here is where you kind of see who is a really good Oper and who has their team kind of surrounded them on this map as well. Because you have the aggression outside ramp as well for Oping PT side most specifically, so it is where some things get really interesting. But here in the pistol, it's Hasanator on ramp. We keep seeing him consistently. And yet again, he showed up. A couple of kills. Kaida takes one more. And is Zorte suddenly alone. 3 to 5. Easy is the first challenge. Check your corners. And he's dead. That's why you gotta make sure you're always checking both left and right when crossing the street.
I mean, that's what we're always hoping for.
Yeah.
A decent performance that gives us good CS, which is these days sometimes rare to get. Fossil alone on ramp, boosted, but yet able to get nothing. A total of 18 damage on Exile, and that's about it. Tide cannot stop this Easy alone, and he's gonna have to make it look easy, though anything but. Exile with the execution, and we've got a 3v4 retake of B. Now, it all depends on Hasanator. If he snags the kill here for free on Magnoyez, yeah, now it starts. They're gonna try this. Sovalia through vents, the angle is right, and the opportune moment is ripe. Oh, runs out of bullets.
Lives a couple of seconds longer. HE.
Good nade.
Bye-bye. Not yet. Not far enough. But take their shot. Zorte, a 1 versus 2. A quick head deletion for Kaide as well.
They know how to approach every game, or at least have a good, sense to it. But the individuals sometimes don't show up. We do have a lack of those performances that perhaps you would truly expect out of them. And Ruby, it's their bread and butter. It's the individuals that save them. And if we don't have Hasanator, Kaide, even Easy at this point showing up, it's going to be a problem. The aggression doesn't work. Hasanator dies. Sovalio's out. Fossil might be able to stop this. A second player joins the fray into heaven. The defensive A is on. And they're going to be isolated, but Fossil still trades himself for one more. This is a 2v2 all of a sudden that gives the opportunity for Ruby to take this back for their own. Okay, through the smoke. That's criminal.
Big clutch coming right up. At Zorte. Onto Exile. We've been waiting for him to appear, but
Don't
He
die.
will also disappear after one. That does get the eyes away from outside. And guess what? They're going down secret stairs suddenly. Now they start to speed up.
Fossil is waiting.
He is waiting. Looking to put a couple down into the ground. There's 1 and 2. Ammunition runs out and Axel trades. But Fossil's done his job now.
And through vents already, Sovalio's been able to embed himself in the back of 2 players, catching Siren and I think Exile in trouble. Plant is a near impossibility, though the counter flank. This is the high stakes that you go for. Oh, he's been hurt. Zorta drops down.
Like
Exile
this.
alone. He's gonna retreat through ramp. I think that would make sense, though. I don't think he's not escaping in time, is he? Nice trades, though. Not enough.
Even that last round as well, right? They got a fairly decent position from the very get-go, right? Magnolia finds the first one in mini. He could have given BetBoom as well. He did give them a chance to go secret stairs if they wanted to. So while you're here, he has got aggressive. And oh my god, this is going to be this perfect as well. Whether or not he finds the kill, it doesn't matter because look at Fossil. On the map, he's already pushed up ramp, but he'll find Axel for free. Alcinator with another one. Outside, you've got control of it on the T side, but it doesn't matter when you're getting shot in the head. That's when all plans go south. You got nothing anymore to give here. This is a 4 versus 2 in the first 30 seconds. You had a plan.
I just want to say this.
Not anymore.
You know, we were talking about how perhaps BetBoom is not in trouble. Well, yes, not as much as yet, but what I'm worried about is the fact that Boomich is 0-7. My friend is having a tough time, and it's gonna keep on getting worse until BetBoom start to gain a little bit of traction. Savalio with the drop down and a very straightforward performance so far. It's Hasanator, it's easy. Damn. 6-1.
Here's a unrelated question, assuming nothing crazy happens this round. But what sort of bond do you think Boomich would be, or whose era?
Ooh, I have to go with it wasn't Richard Gere, was it?
Oh wow. Apparently one who backstabs, he got out of oh, he got out of 007. Killed his teammate and now he's back to 1-8 as well. They tried to go for a fast A play. And Magno isn't the head-to-head, the highest rated player for BetBoom. Where is he? Because I've seen him be really damn good on this map. I think CT side specifically, he has really good outside control. But you still gotta get a couple of rounds to play with if you want to have a chance on that CT side. And I ain't seeing that right now.
It's
sure been tagged, but guess what? Doesn't matter. They need to take these rounds by force. That's where Siren comes in, apparently. A couple of his own. He's second of the round. 13 kills, looking for 14, maybe 15, but he's playing this together with his teammates instead. One will join him up in heaven. That's going to be Fossil with a Molotov and a flashbang to assist Sowalia perhaps getting out of the vents. Well, he goes, blocks over hut. There's the flash. Eyes on Sowalia as well. He'll emerge at some point. Up through the vents. Down. Siren is ready. Will take his third. Up for an ace at this point, and now he has to. No other choice, and no chance to even get it. Shots down, headshots from Fossil. Will put this one to another.
This is, yeah, he really is.
Boomich, kill number 2. Maybe coming through. That's going to be a trade as well from Sowalia in the meantime. But loaded toward the A side while Easy's finally been traded. His KD cut in half now. And a Fossil from above as well will administer a little bit of pain. Boomich down. Zote knows Sowalia was up close, but that smoke still obscures. And with Fossil's position back toward the A side. You gotta be cautious. Heavy to play. Magnolia as expected. And the round in the hands of Zote, nothing is going right. Even when you think they've got some sort of opportunity. You had the entry. But couldn't capitalize off of it enough. With the Ruby's fast rotations, the CT side is still locked in at 10. Looming over the board right now with Zote, the only one to deny it. Guess what? He doesn't even have the bomb. That is in control steadily by Sowalia and Fossil. They've heard it as well. Couple of steps, both turn around and looking for outside. Masterclass needed Galil in hand. That is not a round-winning play being set up here.
14 bullets, man. I won't deny it's possible, but it's unlikely. Combatant.
Yeah, I do want to, by the way, as well, mention just how reminiscent this is also of that Anubis we had, where Vito kind of put it out as well and mentioned how BetBoom's plans don't really work out when it's those late rounds where they shine, and it's the earlier rounds where Ruby have decided to be the ones in control and get ahead of those plans. Here it's been that exact same. We've seen countless different sorts of aggression coming out. Congrats, BetBoom. Second round, by the way. Half is over, but this was a half where Ruby were taking the aggressive, taking the fights straight to BetBoom and never letting them shine in those positions that they really want to be in.
Oh, fair. The second round.
Third
Yeah,
round, sorry,
the
third
second round. Third round was it? Oh yeah, it was the third round. Yeah, you're right. Never mind. For some reason, I thought
it's not poetic. Well, poetic at that point.
Yeah, it's not poetic. Yeah, it's just dumb. But this is it. Win the pistol, maybe make a comeback. Lose the pistol, it's over. So far, looking good. They've got the advantage. A side has been lost.
Yeah, the control of the site is still being exerted by Ruby. Looking for a duel outside as well. He's got Fozzle, who will at least confirm for Kaide where the last two now officially are. Last time. Last time.
Boomich is going to be hunted, though. Kaide pulled that pistol out, brother. Yeah, Boomich gets him. Okay, they get number 3. He can return fire a little bit. He can kind of paint the attention on himself. But look at how long Ruby have required to get to ramp. By this time, already Zorta's rotated in. He's got the op scope, and he's ready to take this on. But oh my goodness, he misses Fossil with the immediate headshot. And now Easy and Hassanat are on the chase. They have ramp control. And this is where you need to slow down if you're Ruby. You don't need to commit to this just yet. You've got the entry, right? Now you have the outside player that can kind of try and see if he can make something happen. Fossil finds another. That's Exile. What is happening? How is BetBoom allowing this to happen, though? You cannot let yourself be caught.
Round now. This is such a good mid-round call for Ruby again. They have Sawali in a position for this exact reason. He'll be here to catch up if anyone tries to come push behind him. If not...
Oh, they don't go B?
All the time in the world.
They're going back to A?
Up, back to A. So while they're with Magno, is getting caught on Siren in no man's land. Not going to be good for more than one at last man. It's going to be Boomish dead, sprayed from behind.
I was certain they would try perhaps going in towards B through ramp, because they had kind of outside watching secret, and you would have him lurk down below when you are afraid of those vents. And that kill kind of, yeah,
Heaven Rotator gone.
Yeah. 11-5. BetBoom, not the start you want to see, and let's hope they have something in the bank, because otherwise this is going to be a quick finisher. 11-5. Fossil's already secret. Kai drops down. Free kills for days. He's spotting Heaven. Oh my god, they really sped up, didn't they?
I thought it was just going to be Fozzle who's speeding up, but Kaide as well. And already in Heaven, Zoda's going to have missed his timing. He's thinking about it.
He's expecting it. Yeah, he's expecting it.
Thinking about it. Off the ladder, do you want to risk it? Do you not?
The problem is you've lost Heaven.
Eyes above,
which means the A side guy's dead. Through. Yeah. Now Zorta, I mean, they know he's somewhere or was somewhere in hell heaven. So the question is, who spots who first? Kaide is in trouble if he tries to move. And Zorta is eventually going to get an angle on him. The further away you get, the better angle you'll have. But not if you're in this position. Okay, he walks out.
Well, coming through.
That's it. Yeah, Zorta's already saving.
They know where it is. Zorta, get ready.
You know what's the worst part? He's got no money. They got no loss bonus. Like, they've got, what, 2.4, I think, loss bonus, if I'm calculating correctly.
Oh, I don't think that matters. I don't think it matters at all.
Yeah, it doesn't. That's fair.
Unleash the dogs. Zorte still taking shots. As he lives, 9 health on him. Zoda Zorte, 4 kills, almost the ace. All or nothing. 5-7, they know he's there.
Oh boy. This is going to be very bad.
Don't agree Zorte being here, but oh my god, it doesn't matter.
Oh my goodness.
You think you know what's happening, you think they're not going to be ready for it. Guess what? Fozzle,
they don't go B.
Fire, baby. 21 insta headshot, deletes Zorte, and that is all access towards ramp B. Wherever you go, and guess what you're doing so with a 2-man advantage.
They delayed enough for the rest of BetBoom to rotate back off of B into A. Like, Magnus was ready to go back up. Siren's already cleared lobby. He's realizing it now. Okay, it's definitely B. Could have walked back A, but unlikely. Here's the smokes. Now the utility confirms it, and it's down to 30 seconds. Magnus has to go big or go home. This is it. He finds one. It's a good start. 2 players are low, which means this is a recoverable scenario, especially if we get the second player that easily. Mr. Easy, will he offer himself up? He's the only one with 100. Missed shot by the op. He will take the fight. Magnus, there it is. It's a 1v2. It's a 1v1 now. Basically, he's fighting. I mean, Siren's coming in behind, sure, but Fossil, he needs to get rid of Magnus immediately. Or just that. Siren falls. 1v1.
Oh no! Exposed.
No defuse.
Time
No
is ticking.
defuse. That's it.
There's no time.
GG. How
It is
big
little-
does Magnus need to go? Like, this is insane. He single-handedly goes for the retake, yet it's still not enough.
Man, it is not enough leeway with this comeback. 2 rounds first half. Nothing of the sort to be seen from BetBoom. A little bit of grit here, but you just don't have what it takes. Not when Ruby out-call you, out-aim you. This was not even a close call. And BetBoom will say goodbye to you, and we'll see Ruby in the quarterfinals, baby. What a show.